In the heart of the bustling city, a Wing Chun master known for his arrogance strutted through the streets like a peacock. His name was Master Lee, and he had developed a reputation not only for his incredible skills, but also for his smug attitude. With a long, flowing robe and a confident grin, he often mocked other martial artists, claiming that no one could match his expertise in Wing Chun. Master Lee loved to challenge anyone who dared to cross his path, especially celebrities. He would laugh loudly, belittling their training and skills, insisting they were merely actors playing pretend. His followers admired him, hanging on his every word, while others rolled their eyes at his boastful nature. One day, his sharp tongue turned towards Jason Statham, the famous action star known for his impressive fighting sequences on screen. Master Lee scoffed at the thought of Statham being a real fighter, openly questioning his abilities. Little did he know that this mockery would lead to an unexpected confrontation where both style and substance would be put to the ultimate test. As word of Master Lee's mocking comments spread, Jason Statham heard about it through friends who were fans of martial arts. Known for his roles in high-octane action films like The Transporter and Fast and Furious, Statham had built a reputation as one of Hollywood's toughest stars. His impressive stunts and fight choreography were often praised, but what many didn't realize was that he had trained in various martial arts for years, including Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and kickboxing. Statham understood the weight of Master Lee's words, but chose to maintain his calm. Determined not to let the Wing Chun master's arrogance go unanswered, he decided to confront him. Statham knew that he wasn't just an actor playing a part. He was a fighter at heart. On the day of their scheduled encounter, the atmosphere buzzed with anticipation. Fans gathered, eager to see if the action star could stand up to Master Lee's bravado. As Statham arrived at the venue, dressed casually yet ready for any challenge, he exuded confidence and focus, ready to prove that he was more than just a movie hero. The day of the challenge arrived, and a crowd gathered in a popular park where Master Lee had set up an impromptu arena. With a smirk plastered on his face, he took center stage, eager to showcase his skills. As Jason Statham stepped forward, the master couldn't resist the urge to taunt him further. "Look at this Hollywood star. Do you really think those fight scenes are real?" Master Lee shouted, his voice dripping with sarcasm. "I'm sure all your fancy moves won't work here. In the world of real martial arts, you'd stand no chance against me." Master Lee's followers cheered, feeding off his arrogance as he strutted around like a lion. "I could defeat you with one finger," he exclaimed, laughing as he demonstrated flashy Wing Chun poses that impressed his fans but seemed more about show than substance. Statham remained unfazed by the master's jabs, knowing that the best response was to let his actions speak for themselves. As the challenge commenced, tension filled the air. Statham was ready to prove that true fighting goes far beyond mere bravado and empty boasts. As the crowd buzzed with excitement, Jason Statham stood tall, his expression unshaken by Master Lee's taunts. With a slight smile, he acknowledged the master's arrogance, but refused to let it rattle him. Instead of responding with words, Statham focused on what he loved most, the art of fighting. He took a deep breath, centering himself as the tension in the air thickened. "Let's see if you can back up those words," he thought to himself, ready to prove that actions speak louder than insults. Statham knew that he had trained hard for years, honing his skills and perfecting his techniques in various martial arts disciplines. With the challenge officially announced, Statham stepped into the makeshift arena. The crowd cheered, eager for a show. He glanced at Master Lee, who was still wearing that smug grin. But instead of feeling intimidated, Statham felt energized. He understood that true strength came from confidence and humility. As they squared off, Statham's calm demeanor and focus became evident. He was not just an actor. He was prepared to show everyone that he could hold his own against anyone, especially someone who underestimated him so boldly. The showdown was set to take place in the heart of the city park, where the noise of laughter and excitement filled the air. Trees swayed gently in the breeze, and bright sunlight cast a warm glow over the gathering crowd. Spectators of all ages lined the edges of the makeshift arena, their faces lit with anticipation, eager to witness what promised to be an electrifying clash between Master Lee and Jason Statham. As Statham took his position, he felt the energy from the audience. Some were fans of the action star, while others had come to support the Wing Chun master, creating an atmosphere thick with tension and enthusiasm. The murmurs of excitement built into a roar as people exchanged predictions about who would come out on top. Master Lee stood across from Statham, a smug look still lingering on his face, clearly reveling in the attention. With fists raised and feet planted firmly on the ground, both fighters prepared themselves mentally for what would be an unforgettable moment. The sun hung high above them, casting long shadows. Nature itself seemed to pause and watch as the two warriors prepared to engage in a battle of skill, pride, and respect. As the crowd settled into a hushed anticipation, the referee raised his hand, signaling the start of the match. In an instant, Master Lee lunged forward, demonstrating his flashy Wing Chun techniques. His movements were fluid and artistic, throwing out rapid punches and intricate footwork that dazzled onlookers. He seemed to dance around Statham, confident in his ability to outmaneuver the action star. Statham, however, maintained his composure and watched closely. As Lee swung a series of quick jabs, Statham sidestepped with surprising agility, countering with powerful kicks that showcased his strength. His style was straightforward yet effective, emphasizing efficiency over showmanship. With each swift movement, he aimed to demonstrate that skill comes from practice and discipline. The crowd roared as Statham landed a solid kick to Master Lee's side, causing the master to stumble slightly. This unexpected blow caught everyone off guard, proving that Statham was not to be underestimated. The contrast between Lee's flashy display and Statham's raw power made it clear that this fight would be more than just a spectacle. It would be a true test of skill and resolve. As the fight progressed, Jason Statham's agility became increasingly evident, allowing him to evade Master Lee's flashy techniques with ease. With each quick sidestep and well-timed counter, Statham demonstrated a keen awareness of the master's movements. When Lee attempted to unleash a series of rapid punches, Statham ducked under the last jab and delivered a powerful roundhouse kick that sent Lee stumbling back, earning gasps from the crowd. Master Lee tried to regain his footing, showcasing a flurry of spins and intricate footwork meant to dazzle the audience. However, Statham remained unfazed, his focus unwavering. He smoothly transitioned into a low sweep, catching Lee off guard and knocking his feet out from under him. The Wing Chun master hit the ground, shocked that his elaborate techniques had been countered so effectively. With each passing moment, it became clear that Statham's straightforward approach was proving more successful than Lee's showy display. The audience erupted in cheers as Statham continued to move with precision and power, exposing the truth. Sometimes, less is more in the art of fighting. Just as the fight seemed to be tilting in Statham's favor, Master Lee unleashed a flurry of rapid punches designed to overwhelm him. The crowd held its breath, anticipating the master's comeback. However, instead of panicking or retreating, Statham assessed the situation with quick thinking and instinct. In a split second, he anticipated Lee's next move and countered with a swift duck followed by an explosive upward kick that connected perfectly with Lee's chin. The impact echoed through the park, leaving the audience in stunned silence before erupting into cheers. This unexpected strike not only knocked Lee back, but also shifted the momentum firmly into Statham's hands. As Master Lee struggled to regain his footing, Statham seized the opportunity to press forward. He executed a series of precise strikes, blending agility and strength seamlessly. With each hit, he demonstrated his extensive training and honed instincts as a fighter. The crowd could feel the tide turning. No longer were they merely spectators of a spectacle. They were witnessing a true battle where skill and strategy were on full display. Statham had taken control, surprising everyone with his remarkable composure and tactical prowess. As the match reached its climax, Master Lee found himself struggling to regain his footing. Stunned by Statham's relentless onslaught and the cheers of the crowd, he attempted to execute a final flurry of Wing Chun techniques. However, they lacked the precision and confidence that he once exhibited. Statham, fueled by determination and the support of the audience, remained focused and ready. With one swift motion, Statham dodged Lee's desperate strikes and countered with a lightning-fast combination of jabs that connected with perfect timing. The impact sent Master Lee crashing to the ground, unable to continue. Gasps echoed through the crowd as they realized what had just unfolded. A clear victory for Statham. The referee stepped in, raising Statham's hand in triumph as the crowd erupted in applause and cheers. In that moment, it became evident that true skill and preparation had won over arrogance and showmanship. Master Lee lay on the ground, humbled by the defeat, while Jason Statham stood tall, not just as an action star, but as a true martial artist who had proven that respect and hard work are what truly matter in combat. As the dust settled and the crowd's cheers faded, both fighters reflected on the outcome of their intense battle. Master Lee, still on the ground, felt a wave of humility wash over him. The defeat had stripped away his bravado, forcing him to confront the reality that true martial arts required respect for others and a commitment to constant improvement. He realized that his earlier arrogance had clouded his judgment and diminished his abilities. From this experience, he vowed to embrace humility and learn from every opponent. On the other side, Jason Statham stood tall, filled with a renewed sense of assurance in his skills as a fighter. He understood that hard work and discipline had ultimately paved the way for his victory. This match was not just about proving himself to Master Lee, but also reaffirming his dedication to martial arts beyond the silver screen. Statham recognized that respect and perseverance are paramount in any discipline, and he felt grateful for each moment spent training. Both men left the arena with valuable lessons learned. Master Lee gained insight into humility, while Statham reinforced the importance of hard work and respect in the world of martial arts.